Now,
Are we going on break? We'll call.
No, it's just.
Larry, can they
Go
start
for a
now?
small break.
Hello, I am Daryl Lujo. Welcome to the morning briefing.
Break.
Hello, I am Daryl Lujo. Welcome to morning briefing on Asterisk TV, where we talk about stories that are trending in Nigeria and, of course, around the world when the need arises. I wouldn't be doing this alone. I have with me my colleague.
Nathaniel,
You seem so happy today, really. How was
yes,
the night?
I'm happy because while coming down here, there is no traffic, and then I just came freely. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. As for me, I really hope that my voice will carry me so far today. I hope.
Definitely.
Definitely.
You will try. You will.
Of course, I believe. Okay, let's go to what we have for today. Right now, we'll be looking at major newspapers in Nigeria, and the major headlines will be. I'll be starting with the Punch. Nigeria's debt stock hits 42.7 trillion naira. Senate okays fresh $16 billion loans. I'll be taking just that alone from the Punch. I'll go to Vanguard right now. Bandits, herdsmen kill 22 in Kaduna, Katsina, and Taraba. And also, Kanu's trial, lawyers walk out on court's alleged bias. Right now, I'll be going to Nigerian pilot. Killings won't stop. This one is on Sheikh Gumi. There's FG saying that killings won't stop unless bandits are compensated. You can imagine. Except bandits are compensated. Killings won't stop unless bandits are compensated. I don't think I heard that clearly. Or did you hear that clearly? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, that is it.
I just think I should just move on. Right now, I'll talk about the nation. Governors can't back out of Paris Club debt, says Malami. And CBN plans single digit loans for manufacturers. And that's all for the major newspapers in Nigeria. Right now, I think I should talk about what's really interested me in the newspapers that I've been able to go through today. I've been able to find my findings, and they hit me so hard that some really made me saddened. And number one is Nigeria's debt. Really, Nigeria's debt is about to hit 44.5 trillion naira as Senate approves Buhari's $16 billion and 1 billion euro loan request. Really, it's hits me so hard. And experts have said that more borrowing can push Nigeria into what we're not supposed to be, and it's so endangering for Nigeria. I won't say I cry, because I won't say I cry, but I cry inside of me, because this is our future we're talking about. We're talking about our children who will definitely pass through all this debt. Well, President Muhammad Buhari has said that this is just for creation of jobs and economic growth and all. Well, Ajake, what do you have to say about this?
Thank you, Dayo, for the analysis so far. The thing is that talking about these debt issues, it is not that we are saying that the country should not borrow this external debt or borrow external borrowing. No, that is not the issue. What we are saying here is that there are foreign implications to this in terms of servicing this debt. Yes, because you see, as at 2005, the MPC, that is the Monetary Policy and Committee, Monetary Policy Committee, has raised concern, saying that, look, this can drive the country into the debt trap. Okay, so.
Well, 2005 is, I think it's 2019, yes.
Yes, 2005, yes. Talking about the Paris, club, issues, you understand? So what we are trying to avoid here is that we are not saying that they shouldn't borrow, but emphasis should be made that there is adequate care. Consideration should be put in place in terms of this borrowing. That is the only way we can save the country from this, this debt that we are going into. Yes, that's just it.
Well, Godwin, the current governor of CBN, in 2019 also,
Okay.
he advised Nigeria to be cautious of this borrowing, of getting into debt, and noting that it could fast be approaching the pre-2005 Paris Club exit
Yes.
level.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
well,
another thing is that, looking at this is that, you see, we must understand that over 70% of Nigerians, according to what analysis so far,
I mean our revenue.
yes, they are worried, and they are saying that this percentage of our revenue is
That's
being
over
used,
70%
yes, of the revenue
Yes.
is being used to service this
Debt, yes.
debt rate. You understand? And meanwhile, we are still borrowing. How do we get out of this?
And dollars keeps increasing. It keeps increasing
That
and
is the point.
increasing. So I cry my heart concerning this, but
I just know we will get out of it. I know we will get out of it.
definitely,
Yes.
definitely. Well, another one that I found so interesting is the one of AdSwap, that's on water.
Talking about the sachet
Why?
water.
Yes, on sachet water.
Yes.
Why? They said they actually gave an answer to the question of why they
The
increased
increment, yes.
a bag of pure water to
200 naira.
200. Were you able to read that?
Yes, I went through that and something came into my mind, and while I was thinking, I was asking, because their defense is that they are doing this to raise the standard of of this sachet water
Yeah.
production, and equally to remove those fake producers that are dominating the market system. So, but now the truth is that are there measure put in place to resolve all these things, this defense? Yes, they are quite right in the paper, not just like the leader said. Okay, but now are they there? Will they be there to monitor these things? Because there are so many persons who are producing these things from down their own living home without adequate check. So these are the things. Okay, so I went through the paper and I was like, okay, these are some of my wonders, and I continue to think about this.
Well, said that everyone producing water should adhere to that's GMP, good manufacturing practices. I really hope they are able to set people that will go out to check all this production companies.
These quack producers. Yes.
And talking about the increase in sachet, a bag of pure water, really, I will speak for the average Nigerian. Yes, it's disheartening.
No,
Not everybody, not everybody can afford. Not everybody can afford 3 sachets of pure water for 15 naira.
Yes, as at yesterday, I bought a bag of pure water for 230 naira.
I thought I was the only one that
Yes.
knows about
So,
this.
You see, that is it. Okay.
I thought I was the only one that knows that actually that is actually aware of this. Of course, it's not everyone that will be selling it at the rate of 200 naira. Some are selling it at the rate of 250 naira,
Yes.
and even the least Nigeria now can't afford pure water, just a sachet of water.
Yes.
Because some are still looking for how they will get 10 naira in a day and all, and how to feed. I know you get your food, and before when you go to eat food in the buka or restaurants,
yes.
they get you pure water.
Yes.
But now they ask you to buy.
Yes, you pay for it.
Because pure water is no longer 10 naira.
Yes, that's just it.
You get pure water for 20 naira,
Yes.
and 3 for 15 naira. Sometimes
that's it. By the time
I must admit, it's not all the time.
By
It's
the
not the
time
time
you
I
go to these restaurants to eat, you begin to think if it is water you are going to buy or food. You understand?
Do you know what I do right now?
Eh.
I know I'm on national TV. Do you know what I do right now?
Okay.
I get my can, my water can, and fill it. If getting water is going to be my problem, then I shouldn't die of thirst.
Yeah, you drink from
I
there.
should get good water. Of course, there are ways now. You get your water, boil your water, get your can, fill it inside. If you're sure that your water in the house is not
So
bad,
you don't run out of
yes,
water.
you boil it. You put it inside your water can and leave for work, because there are sometimes you might not even have that change.
Yes, to get
And
this
you
water.
cannot, you might not have 20 naira inside your bag,
Oh, that's
and
good.
you're so thirsty to get water.
Yeah.
But when you have this, at least you're carrying your water bottle up and down. I
With
think
your
that
small
will
bag, you need.
be
Yes, it's a good
really,
one.
really,
It's a good
really,
one.
really
Yeah, it's a good
helpful.
one.
This
Okay.
water of a thing, because water has now become it has now become gold.
Good. Water is life.
Water is life, but it has become gold. It's almost like the easiest thing to get.
Maybe that is
Before.
why it's expensive now.
No,
Since water is life.
water is life. Should you now use it to kill people?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think we should go to Maritime University workers who are on strike now.
Academy and the
I mean,
academic staff.
I actually laughed when I read that the staff of our Maritime University seized their
VC.
boats. Should I say ship or boats?
Yes.
Really, I laughed because as it got to that
That is to tell you that the
extent,
case
really,
is so serious. The situation is serious because these are workers. Let me tell you, it is not just the academic union. This is the academic union and the non-teaching staffs. These two bodies comes together, and this strike, the strike came on board. You understand? So that is to tell you that from both campuses they agreed on this, and that is to tell you how worrisome it is. The allowances have not been paid, and then the
infrastructural deficiency.
all these things. So these are some of the situations. So to tell you that there is a harmonization of the two bodies on this issue. So that is something that the government need to look at. Okay, because as at yesterday they entered the school campuses and then locked the hospital gate, locked some of the infrastructure and the electricity supply, all these things. So they put it off because they want their demand, they want their voice to be heard. And there is a limit of pain that everyone can take. When a worker is working and is not being paid, that worker can destroy infrastructure if he's not being paid. At least these are some of the things that the government need to come
and
in.
the kind of state we are in
Yes,
Nigeria.
we need to build this our institution. We need them. Because at least by the time you get there is something you will definitely take home. If a man is educated, there is something that man, this moral virtue will come in. Even if the man does not know anything, by the time he passes through these places, he will at least get something. So I believe the fight there is not just for the staff, at least it's for both the students. So that's just the little contribution I will make on that.
Oh, so there are no other things you found so interesting?
Yeah, there are some things I found interesting in the headline, like the drug war.
Okay.
General Buba Mawa is saying that the immunity clause that is covering those people paying fine, that is the immunity clause, should be removed. Because this set of persons who are indulging in this act of, drug, transporting and supplying of these drugs, they have the capacity to pay the fine. No matter what the court asks them to pay, they can pay because they are making huge money from this business. So, but the general is saying that now that this clause should be removed. By the time this clause is removed and they no longer have access to pay, that will deter them from indulging in this act. Okay, so and I see reason to this. If this could be followed up, or if it can be followed up, I think we make there will be a change in this area. Okay, and then there is another issue that still come to my mind on the COVID-19.
Okay.
I don't know if you went through that story.
I see COVID-19 story to me now is it's pathetic, but sometimes it gets so boring. Sometimes I forget that COVID-19 really exists.
Oh, I just hope.
But it's really important to adhere to
the rules
to
and
the
the
rules.
regulations. The thing is that what the NCDC is saying now is that there is a new record of 65 infections now and 8 deaths recorded. Yes, and then the whole thing is that this 65 record is different from the previous 64 record as at on Tuesday. Okay, and then looking at it, you see that from the south recorded 12 cases, and then we have the Plateau recording 22 cases, followed by FCT recording 21 cases. Okay, so this is it, and there are so much increase in it. From the analysis from the public health agency, they are saying that it has increased to 202,914. as it is as at now. So we just hope that people out there will adhere to the rules. Just
Of
as
course,
you have said.
yes, I wear my nose masks wherever I'm going to. I see, I cherish. I don't know. Suddenly, I just began to fall in love with my nose masks.
Yes.
Really, I wear it anywhere if I remember, I guess. But it's really good when you're in the crowd where
Yes,
your
I
nose
agree to that. I think
you don't know the kind of sickness the next person is suffering from. I'm not saying everyone has that sickness or the infection but
Yeah,
aside from COVID-19, the weather also is telling us that we should begin to wear nose masks because of the dust. Yes, the dust and all like that.
And it's good because the nose mask will prevent you from a lot of things, from inhaling the other person's breath, and also from the dust, like you said. So, and the thing is that some persons don't even know reasons why they are asked to take this or to adhere to these rules. They see it as if it is nothing. Some
And really, aside from the nose masks, I also I think I've also fallen in love with the sanitizer.
Okay.
Because every little thing now, I use my sanitizer. Really, some of these things I really didn't take it as something serious before, but I just feel that it is necessary, whether there is COVID-19 or whether there is no COVID-19. Personal hygiene is key.
Yes.
Really, there are so many people dying because we've not been able to keep to this little rules. There's a saying that said the little things matters.
Definitely.
I use sometimes using because I sing also. I sing and I use sanitizer on my mic.
Okay.
Yes, I use sanitizer to rub my mic because the other person of course spittle. It must have been infected, all this kind of thing. So we have to be careful. When you're done in the toilet, you use whether you washed your hands with soap or use your sanitizer. And use it always. It's good.
But what do you think is making people not to use this nose mask? Because when you go out there, you see a lot of persons don't, adhere to these rules. They don't like using this nose mask. Some just see it as if it's
as a burden.
Yes, that they can't breathe through it.
Yes, to an extent. Yes, to an extent. Nose masks, I must say, it's a burden. Really, I'll give you the reason why I'm saying this. Because sometimes I wear nose masks and at the end of the day, this place begins to pain me. Sometimes it affects my head.
I saw your nose mask and I could not recognize you any longer.
Sometimes it affects. There's some people that have breath issues. They have breath issues.
Okay.
When you begin to wear nose masks for long, it affects them.
But at least you can breathe from it.
No.
When you're finding it difficult, you can bring it down.
Actually, that's why they say that
in public places.
when there are times you bring it down. You take it up again. Yes, it's not all the time. Don't wear your nose mask all the time. There are times you have to remove it so that fresh air can go into your life and make you feel good.
When you are going to public places where you are going to meet with people, it's advisable that you put on your nose.
And wear your nose masks in churches too, because sometimes we'll pray and we'll open our mouth and spit. Yes.
So when you are home alone, you can do away with your nose mask. Okay.
So that's all. Personal hygiene is key. Okay. So I think I really had fun today, even with all the interesting stories we've been able to analyze. Of course, but I just believe that everything's going to be all right in Nigeria. Come what may, I will see it happen. Okay. Thank you so much for staying with us on the morning briefing. See you tomorrow. I remain Dayo Lujumo and this. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank God for the success.